Okay, so welcome to the business valuation tab. This is important. I have it in the purpose section for a reason. I think it really drives the mentality, because to me, there's only two things happen in business. You either sell it or you shut it. And most of us, and I'm assuming you're one of them because you've come to Scale and Sale, you want to sell your business at some point. Now, you may have set it up from nothing, or you may have purchased it and you've grown and worked hard. And in the future, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, you want to sell it. So here's a model that I use regularly with clients and have helped clients look at their valuation. Now, your accountant and a qualified business valuer may have a different opinion. I tend to find that this is a really simple way to look at it, and it's the best way to think about your business, because the end result is it's all measured on your profitability. So when you look at your average EBIT, this beast here, that is the key to selling your business, because someone's going to buy your business based around two things: A, future maintainable earnings, and two, how well does your business run? Is it a turnkey business? Is it a business that runs very smoothly without you? Because if your business relies on you, well, and if you heard my webinars or you've listened to me, if your business relies on you, then more than likely your business is not worth much at all. So the idea here is to get a clear understanding of how you increase the value of your business. So to value it, to start with, you've got to look at 3 years of figures. I believe is a great indicator. So if you're going back, say 18, 19, 20, you might have your 21 figures now, or 22, depending on when you're watching this video. But the reality is your profit is your profit. Okay, so if you had 50,000 back in 18, and you might have improved your business to 70,000 in 19, for example, that's showing a good increase. Now, what you also have to consider is you've got sticky fingers, and we all have in business. We work hard, we have cars, and we have insurances and entertainment expenses and all these sort of things that we have in our business expenses. They're called add backs. So there's different forms of add backs, and I like to keep it fairly simple. And the bigger the business, the more complex this can become. But generally, you get the principle that if you're making a good $80,000 profit and you've got $20,000 worth of private cars and all that sort of stuff in your business, well, these aren't things that the business need. They're called add backs. So when you look at that, 80 plus 20 equals 100. And you can see how that comes across. Now, the weighted applied average, I think, is really critical, because your most current year, in my mind, is the most true reading of where your business is at. So if your business has been around for 20 years, that's fantastic. It has a lot of history, but the reality is the last 3 years might have been really disappointing, or the last 3 years might have been the best 3 years that the business has ever had. So there's questions that will come from that, and anyone that does their due diligence properly will really dive into all the analytics of your business. So for the process of this video, I just want you to think about this. All right, 3, 2, 1, 3 years ago multiplied by 1, 2 years ago multiplied by 2, now, or the most current year, by 3. So that gives us the totals here, which then gives us the average divided by 6. So that, to me, is something I can look at and say, well, on average, the EBIT would sit around, with including add backs, at around $91,000 and $667. So here's the other really critical component. To get a 3 times multiple of EBIT, in the current market especially, is to really understand that's going to get higher or lower. Like your KFCs, McDonald's, they sell at 5, 6, 7 times depending on location and so forth. But the normal business will range anywhere from 1.5 to 3. Now, to get 3, the business has to be able to totally maintain those earnings without you involved in the business. Okay, so you can see a 3 times multiple will equal $275,000. Now, that's a reasonable price for a business that can guarantee that amount of profit, okay, year on year going forward. And then you might have plant and equipment, you might have stock, so there could be other factors that you put in depending on the nature of your business. whether it be service or so forth. So you might find that you've actually only got $50,000 worth of plant and equipment, and you might have, $35,000 worth of stock, depending on the nature of your business. So your true value could be up around the 360. So if you're looking to sell a share in this business, you might have a staff member that's keen to buy in, so you can simply put this in and think, okay, well, if I did sell to a staff member, okay, that potentially could be around $90,000. Now, your accountant, and I've worked with lots of different accountants, and if you know me or have heard my story, I've worked in an accounting firm. So I'm not here to tell you how to do this. I'm here to show you this is a model to get some sort of value, because my purpose as a business coach is to help you grow the value of your business. That is the true measure of using scale and sale as a system to build that value in your business, because after 12 months or 90 days or 180 days, we can make some little tweaks to have your business value starting to increase, because it will be measured by A, profit, and B, turnkey. How well does your business survive without you? All right, so I hope this helps and gives you a bit of insight, because I'd really like you to think about your business valuation, put the numbers in, be realistic, be honest, and then we can have a conversation either in Q&A session or in one of our one-on-one sessions around what this value would look like. Okay, as always, shoot me an email if you've got a question, or contact one of my team, and we can have a quick look at the numbers if you're struggling to understand how to fill this in. So, all right, chat soon. Cheers.